I'm like, what do you want? See, I'm like, the football doctor. I'm like, what do you guys want? Do you want to just play well and look a lot better? Do you want to win trophies? Forget about the style. Do you want to win trophies and realistic title for a realistic challenge for a title? Things are going real. Things have gotten fully real right now for Man United, and there's nothing realer than googling Manchester United and then the first image you see is 0-5, which, in case somebody would not know, that is a baptism. That's a baptism. Yeah, that's a freaking baptism. So there are names right now to come into replace, but before we even get to those names, this is the reality here. And I've been saying this for a long time, it's sort of like a life thing as well. Don't let sentiment get in the way. You don't play management. Management isn't something that is about being sentimental. You being a good manager doesn't mean that, because I know this club and I have history with this club, therefore I'll be able to say what's up. Isn't that what guys were saying with PSG and Pochettino? Pochettino used to play for PSG. He understands PSG. Look at now the issues that he now has. Look at Lampard and Chelsea. The guy, the Chelsea legend who did so much stuff for Chelsea. Look at how that ended. It doesn't tend to end up like that because management is a particular skill that you need to actually understand. And I just think that, if you're a United fan, you should hate guys like a Gary Neville. Obviously, Scholes has turned around. You should hate guys like a Rio. Because the issue that you have in England, as opposed to America, is people are way too sentimental and people are not cutthroats and people are not honest. Hashtag honesty. People just simply are not honest. And people want to preserve friendships. People want to preserve people who are special and so forth. And then there's never a fully objective view towards things of like, it doesn't matter what you've done for this place. It doesn't matter how you're respected. If you F up, I'm going to say you F'd up. So, let's look at the names. So, Zidane. 3 CLs in 3 years, did amazing things for Real Madrid. Now, in my opinion, I don't see Zidane joining Man United. I just don't think it's the kind of fit for him. Because I think that when you look at when Zidane joined Real Madrid, he played for Real Madrid. He was an assistant manager for Real Madrid. And he also he already had the history with Real Madrid, so it was a right fit, and it made sense for him to join Real Madrid because he knew it so well. For me, the next time I see Zidane has to probably play for France if the whole thing in 06 has sort of been sorted out. Because now, if he brings Zidane into United, will he succeed? It's tricky. Zidane is a man who I think deserves a lot more credit, but I'm not going to call Zidane a guy who I'll put money on coming to United. Very different environment from Real Madrid, and that he will succeed. Again, don't be obtuse, don't be narrow-minded. Whoa, we have Cristiano Ronaldo. He had Cristiano Ronaldo at Real Madrid, so therefore, yeah, true. But this is an older Cristiano as opposed to one at Real Madrid. Last I checked, Fred isn't Casemiro. Last I checked, Wan-Bissaka isn't Carvajal. Last I checked, Shaw isn't Marcelo. And last I checked, neither Cavani, neither Martial is Benzema. Last I checked, Greenwood, Jesse Lingard, Rashford ain't that version of Bale, aka Beast Mode. So for me, I don't think that works. Next up, we have Ten Hag. You need to be careful. As United, you should be paying for this advice I'm giving you. You should be paying hardcore money for this advice I'm giving you. Ten Hag, you need to be very careful. Ten Hag is a very good manager with very good ideas and a very, very good coach. But he has a plan A. He has a very specific way of playing. And he will not even consider a plan B. So for Ten Hag to work, you must give him the exact players he wants. And even if you do give him the exact players he wants, it will not automatically translate into a victory. The football will be very good. It will be very good to watch, but you're not guaranteed success. You're just guaranteed very good football. Beyond that, there's the Cristiano problem. Cristiano has to start. Call it a PR move or whatever, he simply has to start. Ten Hag's system and way of playing doesn't suit Cristiano, because the way in which he plays, everybody has to be money on the ball, and it's a Dutch total football from back to front. And I'm not sure whether Cristiano will be able to operate well. Similar to how Sarri and Cristiano, that wasn't a good fit. Sarri just had to adjust to it. And I don't think that Ten Hag has the ability to readjust himself and to adapt to the kind of player that Cristiano is. So I don't even know how that would work. So for me, I'm not sure whether that is the right move to make, because it's dangerous. It's even much more dangerous than Zidane, because for Zidane, he's a guy that, plan A, plan B, plan C. He can adjust, he can change, so he isn't married to a particular system. And why Real Madrid were so money for that trouble is because you didn't know what style they had. Zidane was like, okay, we'll go balance, we'll containment, we'll attack, we'll defend, we'll counter-attack. They were not married to a style, so it was very hard to prepare for them because they didn't have a pattern of play that they were married to. So for Ten Hag, I just think that, again, the football will be good because Ajax play amazing football and Ajax are doing really well. And even more so, he lost De Jong, he lost De Ligt, he lost Ziyech, and they're still playing money. And they look how well they gave birth to Dortmund, and they're probably going to top their Champions League group. So he is a very good coach. But if this is about success, which I assume it is, I'm not sure whether he's the right dude. And now we come to Conte. Now, let's start with the bad first, and then I'll tell you why I think Conte might be the right dude. The bad with Conte, he needs his geriatrics. He needs his over 30-year-olds, and he needs his very specific players. I think United have that, but I'm not sure whether Conte will look at that team and be like, oh no, those are the guys that I have. I'm not sure. But actually, I'll even get to the players. But I think maybe the big issue that people have with Conte is he fell out with the dudes at Juventus, he fell out with the dudes at Chelsea, he fell out with the dudes at Inter. There seems to be a consistent pattern of him falling out with the owners. Whether rightfully or wrongfully so, Conte is a personality. Conte, people may say, may have an attitude problem. He wears his heart on his sleeves, and he's not a very easy dude to work with. So if you're hiring him, you may be in danger of, oh Lord, man, we now have to now sack this guy, do this guy. So that there's always a danger there. Now, this is why I say Conte may be the right dude. Because you know what how to talk about, oh, he needs his specific players. Not necessarily. He came into Chelsea and was like, Victor Moses, wing back, 3-4-3, let's roll. And he saw what they did for the league title. He came into Italy, okay, boom, Giaccherini, let me use you here, boom, boom, here. I believe that Conte is the kind of guy, I believe that the squad United have is really good enough. And I think that Conte can look in and be like, this is players, or are you? Go here, go here, go here, so that the defense, and can make United better defensively and much more effective. But and this is the key right here, Cristiano Ronaldo. He has to play. It is what it is. He's the superstar. He's the marquee star. PR Stones, whatever you want, he has to play. I believe that out of all three managers, well, it's not there, but Conte can develop the system and the foundation to maximize Cristiano. Because Conte will come in and be like, oh my God, this is an amazing goal scorer here. Sort out the defense, be pragmatic, and get these players from Pogba, Greenwood, Bruno to set up plays and create plays to put Cristiano in the best position to score. And what you will see is the chances will go up, the chances will be better, and Cristiano will score even much more goals. Because if Cristiano is scoring goals right now with Ole, he was scoring goals with Pirlo, imagine what he would score goals with a better manager, a Conte. So really, because see, you have to understand, like, what do you want? See, I'm like, the football doctor. I'm like, what do you guys want? Do you want to just play well and look a lot better? Get Ten Hag. Do you want to win trophies? Forget about the style. Do you want to win trophies and realistic challenge for a title? Get Conte. And that's the reality. That's the reality there, man. But for Ole, man, I just don't know how he may still survive. But because the Glazers only care about money and profits, man. But man, to get pimp smacked 5-0 which could have been 8 if Liverpool had no Messi. Bruh, even with his amazing juju and witchcraft, this might be just a bridge too far for your boy. Remember to check out the official websites at halfoffootballhot.com for all that football goodness. One love.